Hey everybody, this is Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call Hit Boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gon' give her some. Let's reflect times, I try to collect minds from complex rhymes. And by the way, shout out Tech 9. Go and shut the up, just let me talk. I'm a time bomb that's waiting to go off. Quite nuclear, amazing what fame could do to you. Too peculiar, although I'm truly a Renaissance starter. My mind divine, it take me a lot farther. Growing up, I really had beef with my father. But why bother explaining my feelings? Try harder, but either way they gon' paint you the villain. 8 months with no phone, dog, we aiming for brilliance. High level maintaining the building, we making it. Alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. A wise man told me that silence never betrayed him. Keep your mouth shut, cause got ultimatums. Stupid situations, the tongue often creates them. The motor mouth is usually causing mayhem.
Lil' tune, flow sinister, I'ma finish him. Many men gon' need ministers, I'm aiming them. Enemies, I'm the enema. I'ma on them, just like my keys, drop my... Keep confidential, it's consequential. Philosophies unidentical. I'm not into you. My Siamese brother Benjamin. That's how I stick to him. These diamond bees, all BBs. I call them Vivica. Skating underneath a bridge. Stay hustling as it is. Make money, feed the kids. Ain't nothing in the fridge. Wake up, repeat the sins. I need a 10. Stay muddy to the lid. 800, eat a.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call Hit Boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gon' give her some. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Minnesota Twins. John Sciambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color, singing a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat. Nick Gordon. He, of course, leads their team in home runs.
Yeah, Boog, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling out of the ballpark. So when you have such a threat like that, other guys in the lineup should get good pitches to hit because they're trying to get those outs instead of having to face him in a big situation.
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep in the games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
Okay, all set to go. And now, Kyle Isbell. And a pitch. Off the mark there. And away we go this afternoon.
first pitch, 111.
And a pitch. Called strike right there.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. Fouls one off. 2-2. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. To the right side. He'll do it himself. 1 out in the top of the first.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Here is Mike Matheny's lineup for the Royals. It's been a downright dreadful year for them offensively. They are dead last in the league in runs scored.
Boog, the clubhouse guys don't even like watching these guys play. That's how bad it is. And those guys are usually your biggest cheerleaders when things aren't going well. But the team, they're lacking in some areas for sure. They're going to have to figure out some ways to try to upgrade this lineup. Maybe it's something that takes place in the offseason. But you just can't put this type of product out on the field if you want to maintain a good, solid fan base.
Ground ball to the right side. Fires over to first. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out.
Batting third,
Adalberto Mondesi up to the plate.
Adalberto Mondesi.
And first offering is fouled off. No score, just getting started. Top of the first. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Ground ball up the middle. Gordon with the toss to first. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the first. Showing the slab in today's game. Zach Greinke. What's the word on him?
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Ripped towards third. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. And the leadoff man aboard.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. That one's in there. 0-1. There's a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Next offering is fouled back.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Isbell racing over to make the catch. Luis Arraez stands in.
The first baseman, Luis.
First offering misses the mark. And there he goes. That one lifted to left. Waters has this one sized up. And it's caught for the out. The relay. Man at first. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Gordon headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's 1-0.
Well done, drives in the run. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Line drive. He's got it. And that is out number 3. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. And to the plate for Kansas City, Vinny Pascal.
The first baseman, Vinny.
Swings and misses. That's strike 1. Malley Certainly has electric stuff, considered by many to be a strikeout pitcher. He might not be at the top level in that category, but strikeout's a big part of his game. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today, consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides. When the velocity is living in the upper 90s and maybe even touch triple digits, then you're throwing a slider in that same range. Very difficult because the hitter wants to hit the fastball first and foremost. And when you put that little wrinkle in it like he does, it's really devastating.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss as he was late. One down, base is empty. Foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey.
Michael.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Larnach makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back at target field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Royce Lewis. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0. Lewis.
Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. Waters makes the play, and there's one away. Here's Trevor Larnach. Had the day off yesterday.
Trevor Larnach.
And that one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and there's 2 down. And now for the Twins, Kyle Garland. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's down and in.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Oh, that got him on the mound. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Next pitch is popped up. Massey makes the catch, and that'll do it. New inning getting started. So up now for Kansas City, number 90.
The designated hitter. Number 90.
That one fouled off. And he deals. And that's in for a strike. The wind of the pitch. Stays alive. Lifted in the air, right center field. Tracks it down for the out. One up, one down. Drew Waters stands in. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
On the ground, right side. Arrives. Steps on the bag. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Melendez.
That's towards center. Lewis on the move. Snags it on the run. And the inning is over. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Nick Gordon. And that curveball drops in there for a strike.
Gordon.
And here it comes. Now one missed.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Next offering misses. 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
2-2.
The pitch. Swing and a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Trying to put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Farmer batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Here's the 0-1. And that's outside. And a pitch. A little bit low.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
And a 2-1 on the way. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Pascal makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And now a wide throw to third. And here's the first baseman, Luis Arias.
Number 2, Luis.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
And Polanco is out. Runner tagging from third. He'll score the sac fly, and they take a 2-run lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Man at first, and now it's Christian Vasquez. And a foul ball. The other way. Melendez makes the catch, and that'll out of the fourth. Here's the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. The wind of the pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. And a big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next offering upstairs. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Got him. And one away. Nicky Lopez up to the plate.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there, and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Now batting.
Adalberto Mondesi steps in for the Royals. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Kicks and deals. And there's a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And now 1-2.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right back. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's Royce Lewis.
Leading up for the Twins.
Next offering is down low. Ball 1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on. See if you can get a stolen base. Maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
The 1-1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Isbell racing over to make the catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And a pitch.
That's ball
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
The next offering misses. And a full count now. The pitch. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And the right-hander deals. High fly ball down the left field line. Waters racing over to make the catch. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
Catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
Out towards right center field. And there's a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
The batter, number 1.
So the lineup flips over. Nick Gordon now at the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. In the air out to center. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Minnesota solo shot extends the lead. And welcome back. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pascal.
The first baseman, Vinny.
And he pumps it a strike.
Pascal.
Here comes the pitch. And 1-2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Next one misses, and that's ball 2. The pitch. Up the middle. To first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Perez now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Next pitch is outside. The Royals still looking for their first hit in this one. The next pitch misses. 2-1. Righty to the plate. Line drive. Caught. 2 outs. Base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. First pitch, and he just misses.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Whips it to first on the run. That ends the frame. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Twins, Kyle Farmer.
For the Twins, the third baseman,
Greinke back to work.
Farmer.
And there's a foul ball. Here's a high chopper. Lopez picks it up, gathers, and throws to first. And a quick out, number 1. So up next for Minnesota, Luis Arias. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Ripped on a line. Melendez racing over to make the catch. Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Jorge Polanco. And he hits a ground ball right side, sneaks through, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
In the air, out towards left center, knocks it down. Mondesi with a relay throw. Tag, not in time. He scores. And they lead by 4.
Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Whips it across. Out with room to... All right, we go to the Top half of inning number 6. And stepping in is the speedy number 90. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. And that one missing low. Popped up on the left side of the infield. Puts the squeeze on it, and there's one down. Drew Waters, the next to hit, grounded out his first time. And a foul ball. Kicks and fires. And strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The punch out there. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. Melendez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And the 1-0. And it's fouled away. The Royals yet to pick up a hit here. Next offering is fouled back. Stays alive. A wind in the pitch. And that one wrapped foul. Here's a 1-2. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
That wasn't even close. You know, sometimes a guy will barely miss the zone and hit someone, but right there, he completely lost the handle, and that's when it gets a little scary.
No trouble here for the out. And that ends the inning. Greinke back to work. Rolled over to third. Lopez tosses to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And now it's Kyle Garland. First offering misses the mark. The pitch. In the air, right field. Melendez turns, moving to his left. He's got it. There's 2 away. Ryan Jeffers will hit next. In there for strike 1. Just off the inside edge. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. In plenty of time to first, third out. We go to the top of the 7th and to the plate for Kansas City, Nicky Lopez.
The third baseman, number 8.
A line to kick the pitch. And takes low for ball 1.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things and makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
Next pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike. Line drive, base hit.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
2 outs, bases empty. Vinny Pascal steps in for the Royals. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Righty delivers. Ball 1 there. Here's a 1-1. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Line drive, base hit down the line. And that rolls into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Pascal on third with 2 out. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Lewis under it. And that's the inning. Royals lead 1. They're down 4-0. Back here at the ballpark, set for the last half of the 7th. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Nick Gordon. First pitch just misses. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. That one's got a chance. Out of here.
The good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Amir Garrett gets the ball now. He comes in with his team trailing by a bunch, so he'll try to keep it where it is. Squeezes it, and there's one down. Luis Arias, the next Twin up to hit. And that's in there for strike 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. 1 down. Jorge Polanco, the next Twin up to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And he deals. Now a fly ball to right center. Melendez sizes this one up. Racing, makes the catch. 2 down.
You know it's a good play when we break out StatCast for you, folks. He took a great route and found himself in position to make a nice running catch. Just excellent work.
Yeah, he really showed off his wheels on that play, and I know that always gets you excited, Singy. Exactly 100 feet for that out. On the ground, right side. They get the force. That's out number 3. Twins get 1 on this homer. And the lead is... We're at the top of the 8th. So up now for Kansas City, Michael Massey.
Leading off for the Royals, the second baseman.
In the air to left center, Larner. Should have this one. 1 down. So up next, number 90. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Drew Waters. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
And a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And next up for the Royals, M.J. Melendez.
M.J. Melendez.
And first offering is fouled off. Gets him to chase after that one.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. That's in for a strike.
The center fielder, Royce.
That one is upstairs. Next offering misses. 2-1 at the belt and fires. Out towards left center. Diving, but it gets down for a hit. So man aboard, Trevor Larned getting ready to hit. That one's in there, 0-1. And now the lefty, strike two.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake. One guy that was really great once the count got to 2 strikes, Miguel Cabrera.
Kyle Garland, the next Twin up to hit.
Oh, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous
runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, tag, out. What a throw by Salvador Perez.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
That one misses. It's 2-2. And a pitch. Started after it, appeal to first. And Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Garland off of first with 2 away. Next one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And there's a ball. And a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. 2-2 down. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. That's the 3rd out. We go to the 9th. And now the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And here it comes. Next offering is outside. Line drive, and out number 1 on the grab. So digging in, Nicky Lopez.
Nicky Lopez.
And first offering is fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground, out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play. 2 outs, base is empty. Adalberto Mondesi steps in for the Royals. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. 2 outs. Strike 2.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
And that chance handled. Over to first, and that'll do it. And the Twins take the first 3 games of this 4-game set. 5-0 the final in this one.
second shift and bathing in my sweat. It's Friday and I'm patiently waiting for my payment. Working deposit all straight to savings. Milking the clock, advertising a dream we were chasing. Didn't involve call centers, I kept on telling I would be the best I was slept on. I put my 2 weeks in, I'm throwing the jets on to the leather on my tail falls all Teflon. Was picking on me, but I was like 6 then. 6 years later, I was bumping the then. Lord willing that I make it leak how my wrist been. Back when all the homies fully loaded the then. Every ball's easy money like I was 6'10". Words prolific, they swear I'm writing with Nip's pen. Whipping the black hoopty, a fit that a is out. It's lost in the world, still trying to figure it out. But still in the field with it, it's getting much harder to live. The only thing that I've been dodging is God in the bid. Collect calls to my mama, my father, his kids. Cause that kind of time to do is much harder to give. Seen a fatherless kid, his eyes wider than mine. By the look of his Jordans, he was barely getting by. I asked, where you wanna be when you turn 25? He turned around, looked up at me and told me alive. Resonated at the time, it had me in doubt. A must-have-see was all I had when taking this route. Stressing daily like how long will it take till it sprout? Reality, most of us wasn't making it out. Only took a phone call to summons the apes. Fellowshipping on the block, I'm coming to grace. Was dice games 40 to the face. We just wanna escape from Crenshaw to 108th. Wait.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Minnesota Twins. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. So the Minnesota Twins have yet to lose a game in this series, and now they go for the sweep at home against their division rival.
So, Boog, I noticed a few fans carrying brooms around the stadium. Where do you think these people find these brooms? Do they bring them from the house? And are they dirty? Are they clean? What's the deal? I think some of them look brand new. But anyway, these guys have played great in this series, and they're looking to sweep their division rivals right out of the building.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Bailey Ober. What do we need to know here?
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Kyle Isbell stands in now, looks at that one inside.
111.
And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 1 up, 1 down. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. Chris, this is an offense that puts the bat on the ball. Tough outs pretty much throughout the lineup. And they have fewer strikeouts than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog, and I just remember as a player, when you're going up against a club like this, it keeps you on your toes all game long because you got to make plays for your pitcher on the defense. And so an offense like that can really put some pressure on that defense. So they can swing the bats, put it in play, but I also think if they run the bases hard, it adds another element to their game.
Throw to first. Lopez back in on a dive. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage to having some guys in your lineup that make contact. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Ober checks the runner. Lopez gets back easily. And the pitch. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
The next pitch misses. Full count now.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Checks over to first. Back safely. Lopez leads off first with 1 away. And a swing and a miss. 2 away now.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
And now it's going to be Vinny Pascal. Move to first. Lopez back easily. The 1-0. And a swing and a miss. Throw over to first, and he's back in easily. Next pitch is popped up. Lewis makes the catch, and that'll do it. Bottom of the first, and getting the call for this one, Ryan Yarbrough.
Last time out, he was the tough luck loser. He went the distance, but just wasn't able to get the run support to get the win. Got to shake that off, come out in this one, and be ready to put up more zeros.
And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. This is a good offense, Chris. You're going to get quality at bats and balls put in play consistently with this group.
And it doesn't really matter who they're facing on the mound. They have the ability to go out and compete and win ball games. If it's an all-star or Cy Young Award winner to just a rookie up in the big leagues. So when you have that, you have a chance to win every night. If I was a pitcher on this team, I'd feel pretty good about taking the mound for him.
The pitch. Out to center. Isbell gliding back, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. And first offering is fouled off. Right side. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Twin. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected.
Salvador Perez.
Swings and misses. And that's strike 1. Just missed. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
And he chases that one. And there's 1 down. Michael Massey now at the plate with just 1 hit in 9 at-bats so far in this series. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Next to hit, number 90.
Number 90.
In the air, left field. Joe drops steps, heads back on it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. back in Minnesota. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now it's Kyle Garland. 0-1.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times. So I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Next offering is down low. Well struck left field. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Alex Kirilloff. And first offering is fouled off.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out. Welcome back. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Now the left fielder, Drew Waters. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Not sure what's going on right there. No chance. Probably have some funny texts from his buddies after the game.
Next offering upstairs. The wind of the pitch. And another ball. And a pitch. Swings and misses. And the count is 2-2. The pitch. Got him. 1 out.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
And now MJ Melendez. Top of the 3rd, no score. Next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike. 1 down, base is empty. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. The 1-2. Look out! And it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Well, that'll put the infielders on their toes a little bit more. Time to lock in on that double play possibility. Won't be able to shift as aggressively, but they've got to try to get 2 for 1.
And the 1-0. And the 1-0 misses low.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
In for a strike, now 3-1.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Swing and a miss, 3-2 now. And the right-hander deals. Swings and misses, 2 gone.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
0-2 as he waves at that one. Next offering is fouled back.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. Let's see if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Count is 1 and 2.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Tosses to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. And welcome back. Here's Royce Lewis. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That clips the corner. Here comes the pitch. That one the other way. And it stays fair. Man aboard on the leadoff single. The throw into second to the shortstop at second, but it pulls him off the base. Here's Trevor Larnach. Swings through that one. 0-1. Mondesi fires over to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. In there, and it's 0-1. Kicks and deals. There's a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Swing and a pop-up. Massey puts it away, and there's 2 away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at-bat.
Gordon in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Next pitch downstairs. 2 balls, no strikes. Lewis at second with 2 down. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one.
And this ball gets down. It's a hit. Lewis rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and it's 1-0.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. There's a strike. Kicks and fires. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Perez makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back at target field, start of the 4th. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Adalberto Mondesi. First pitch, not close.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So a man on base to start the inning. And the batter now, Vinny Pascal. He's 0 for 1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
Move over to first, trying to keep it close. Another throw over, and he's back again. Again to first, and once again he's back in safely. Runner at first with no outs here. And another move. And he's safe again. Uncle. Next pitch misses inside. And it's 2-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
The 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Next is the Royals catcher, Salvador Perez.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Here comes the throw into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Massey. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that one fouled off. The pitch. And now it's even up.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Left-hand hitter waits. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. Next is the designated hitter, number 90.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Next pitch misses way outside. Mondesi at third. Perez at first. 2 out of the inning. Got it! Out number 3. Back here at the ballpark. And now here is Jorge Polanco. There's a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Out there to center. Isbell has a beat on it. Calls it in, and there's 1 away. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Garland. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
On the ground, right side. On to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Vasquez in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one pushed foul. That smash towards center. Flashes the leather on the running catch. We go to the top of the 5th. So up now for Kansas City, Drew Waters.
Leading up for Kansas City, the left fielder.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Good eye in that spot. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And the righty deals. And a swing and a miss. And now 1 away.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Melendez swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Next offering is in for a strike. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And now 2 gone. And now it's Kyle Isbell.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you could take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Next offering down in the dirt. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Liner, base hit.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Nicky Lopez up to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Ober checks on first, and he's back in there. Isbell, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The pitch.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Back in Minnesota. And here's the first baseman, Alex Kirilloff.
Leading off for the Twins.
There's the strike.
The first baseman, Alex
0-1's the count.
Kirilloff.
Bounce to the right side. The throw to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now
So up next, Royce Lewis. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And here it comes. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Larnach stands in now and watches strike 1. 0-1 now. And ball 1. And a 1-1.
Ball 2.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw into third, in there safely.
Back-to-back singles. I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Melendez settles underneath it. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Relay throw home. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. It's 2-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Gordon in the box again. Takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out.
The throw in time to get him, and that does it for the inning. So they pick. And welcome back at the plate at Alberto Mondesi. Ober back to work. Swings through that. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Griffin Jacks up and loosening in the pen. Fulmer getting loose as well. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. And down on strikes. And 1 gone. Vinny Pascal steps in for the Royals.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Right side. Polanco tosses to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. And next up for the Royals, Salvador Perez. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
A wind in the pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Hard hit to third, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. Check swing, but he went too far. Slider right there. Whips it to Kirilloff, and they get Perez. Back in target field, bottom of the 6th. And now for the Twins, Connor Joe.
For the Twins, the left fielder, Connor.
And a pitch.
Joe.
Ground ball right side. Gets it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. So digging in, Jorge Polanco.
The second baseman, Jorge.
And a bunt towards third. And safe at first, the bunt single. Man at first with one gone. Kyle Garland. The next Polanco on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, tag, out. What a throw by Salvador Perez. The pitch.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Next offering is in for a strike. The wind of the pitch. In the air out towards right center. Pulls it in on the run. That is. Welcome back. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey. And the right-hander back to work. That clips the corner. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
0-2 as he waves at that one. The wind to kick the pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there.
Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. On the mound now, Griffin Jax. And he'll do his best to hang on to this lead. So here's the Royals DH, number 90. First offering, misses the mark.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Joe racing in some more. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And there's one down. Drew Waters stands in. He's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Now one missed. Massey, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. So now 1-2.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
The tying run at the plate. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. MJ Melendez will hit next.
The right fielder, number 1, MJ Melendez.
In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Tying run at the plate. Going to count 1-2. Righty delivers. And a swing and a miss. And that'll do it. Royals lead. Back here at the ballpark, Christian Vasquez, the hitter.
Leading off for the Twins.
That's a strike. It's 0-1.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at bat.
Next offering is downstairs. And now the lefty to third. And it gets by him. and that's going to get into the corner. The relay throw to second, and he's safe.
Man, he just absolutely burned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of standing with mechanics.
Now at the plate, Alex Kirilloff hauls it in for the out. Royce Lewis, the next Twin up to hit.
Really good piece of hitting last time. Going to the opposite field.
And at second. On the ground right side. Over to first. And that is out number 2. Trevor Larnach digs in now. 1 for 2. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. In there for strike 1. Just off the outside edge. 2 outs with a runner at third. Bounced up the middle. Nice grab. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Making it look easy at the Keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Yoan Duran. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Back in Minnesota, and here is Kyle Isbell. And the first offering is not close. And a strike in there.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. First out in the top of the 8th. Nicky Lopez steps in for the Royals.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 down.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one. Getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Mondesi at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Next offering is in the dirt. Righty to the plate. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Royals back. Bottom of the 8th. Stepping in, Kyle Farmer. And a pitch.
For the Twins.
Bounce to the right.
Kyle
Whips it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Now, Nick Gordon, 1 for 3.
Designated hitter.
First offering, and it just misses. And a pitch. That one pulled foul. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Waters puts the squeeze on that one, and a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Connor Joe, the next Twin up to hit. In there, and it's 0-1. And the pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. Isbell makes the catch, and that'll do it. Jorge Lopez into the game. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. The pitch. Pascal leading things off and takes the strike. Right-handed reliever. Now 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. That misses off the outside edge. 2-2 now. And that one sliced foul. 2-2.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. And to the plate for Kansas City, Salvador Perez. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Lopez, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
And he deals. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control and command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
And down on strikes he goes, and there's 2 away. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
And the 1-0. Yeah, that's outside. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, you know, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
And he walked him.
They're not ready to go home quite yet. And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Swings through that one. 0-1. And the right-hander deals. Strike 2. Lopez throws to first. Massey dives back in safely.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
Lopez really keeping a close eye on him now. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him, and that's the ball game.
This was pure domination at home. Huge sweep, and now you go on the road. The flight's going to be very enjoyable. Get into the next city, get a nice meal, get settled in at the hotel, but come back ready to play in the next game. See if you can continue this momentum.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Twins, 2 runs, 6 hits,